Have you ever felt frustrated translating every word in your head before speaking English? Does it feel like your thoughts have to take a long, winding road before they reach your lips? What if I told you there's a way to bypass all that and start thinking directly in English? Thinking in English is a true game changer when it comes to fluency. Why? Because it speeds up communication, reduces hesitation, and builds your confidence like never before. Imagine expressing your ideas naturally and effortlessly, without pausing to translate every thought. By thinking directly in English, you open the door to understanding and using the language just like native speakers do. It's not just about learning words and grammar. It's about adopting a new mindset. In this video, we'll show you how to make this transformation. You'll learn simple yet powerful steps to start thinking in English every day. From practical tips for integrating English into your daily routine to fun, interactive exercises, this video is designed to help you break the habit of translation and embrace English as your natural mode of expression. So, if you're ready to take your English fluency to the next level, stick around. We've got an exciting journey ahead. Thinking in English is the process of bypassing the mental step of translating from your native language. Instead of converting thoughts into English word by word, you develop a mindset that naturally operates in English. This shift is vital for achieving fluency, as it enables smoother communication and a more natural flow of conversation. When you rely on translation, it slows you down and often leads to errors. For example, direct translations don't always capture the nuances of English phrases or expressions. Thinking in English helps you form thoughts directly in the target language, improving both speed and accuracy. Consider this analogy. Learning to think in English is like riding a bike. At first, you focus intensely on every pedal stroke and balance. But once you get the hang of it, you ride effortlessly without overthinking. Similarly, shifting to thinking in English makes speaking and understanding the language second nature. Begin by familiarizing yourself with everyday vocabulary, words and phrases you use daily. Focus on objects, actions, and routines in your immediate environment. For instance, when you see a chair, think chair instead of translating it from your native language. Replace mental translations with direct English labels. Suggested practice. Create mental labels for everything around you. Walk around your home or workplace and identify items in English. For example, point at objects and think, table, window, or coffee cup. By doing this regularly, you'll train your brain to associate English words with the objects directly. Narrating your daily activities in English is an effective way to build fluency. Start by describing simple actions as you do them. For example, say to yourself, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm making coffee, or I need to catch the bus. This technique helps reinforce vocabulary and sentence structures. Begin with short, straightforward sentences. As you gain confidence, expand your descriptions. Instead of saying, I'm making coffee, add details. I'm making coffee with milk because I'm feeling tired. Gradually increasing complexity will challenge your brain and help you think more naturally in English. Talking to yourself in your mind is another great way to develop English thinking skills. Use this technique during quiet moments or while performing routine tasks. Imagine planning your day in English. First, I'll finish my work, then I'll go for a walk. Alternatively, reflect on a task you just completed. I did a good job organizing my desk. You can also simulate dialogues. Pretend you're explaining something to a friend in English. For example, imagine describing a movie you watched or a recipe you tried. Role-play scenarios like asking for directions or ordering food. Practicing inner conversations makes speaking aloud easier when the time comes. Immersing yourself in English media, podcasts, music, movies, or books is a powerful way to develop fluency. Active engagement is key. While listening to a podcast, pause occasionally and repeat sentences or guess the next word. This reinforces your ability to think in English while improving pronunciation and comprehension. Subtitles can be a helpful tool. Start by watching shows with English subtitles to match spoken words with written ones. As you improve, challenge yourself to watch without subtitles. The goal is to process the language naturally, without relying on text. Additionally, practice speaking in real-life contexts whenever possible. join language exchange groups, participate in online forums, or have conversations with English-speaking friends. The more you use English in authentic settings, the more naturally you'll think in the language. Connecting English words to images and emotions instead of translation strengthens your thinking ability. When you see an object or imagine a scene, describe it in English. For example, picture a park and think, there's a big tree, kids are playing, the sky is blue. By linking English words to visuals and emotions, you'll create stronger associations. Try this activity. Look at a photo or recall a memory. Describe it in English without translating. For instance, describe your favorite meal. The pasta is creamy and delicious. There's Parmesan cheese on top, and the sauce is rich with garlic. This method helps you think more vividly and expressively in English. By following these steps, starting with simple words, narrating your day, building inner conversations, practicing with media, and using imagery, you'll gradually train your brain to think directly in English. With consistent effort, you'll unlock a new level of fluency and confidence in the language. Let's make learning English fun. Take a moment to answer this question. What's one thing you see right now? Describe it in English. Look around, pick an object, and try describing its color, shape, or purpose. Here's something exciting. Narrate the next 5 minutes of your life in English. For example, I will make a cup of coffee. The kettle is boiling, and the smell of coffee fills the air. I pour the coffee into my favorite mug and take a sip. It's warm and comforting. Imagine you are visiting a cafe. Think in English. What would you order? How would you describe the atmosphere? Example, I would order a cappuccino and a slice of chocolate cake. The cafe is cozy, with soft music playing and the scent of freshly baked bread in the air. We'd love to hear from you. Practice by leaving a comment. Write one sentence describing your morning routine in English. Example, I wake up, stretch, and drink a glass of water before starting my day. Let's practice together and improve your English skills. One step at a time. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and share it with friends who want to improve their English skills. Explore more learning resources. Check out our podcasts, vocabulary lists, and related lessons linked in the description below. These materials are designed to help you practice and grow your English every day. Keep thinking in English and you'll soon find it becoming second nature. See you next time. Write scripts as if speaking to a friend. Use encouraging phrases like, "You're doing great," or "Give it a try." You'll be surprised at how much you can do. Add text prompts on screen to reinforce spoken instructions. E.g., describe what you see in English. Include images or short clips to depict scenarios. E.g., a cozy cafe for the cafe practice exercise. Show examples visually, like a mock comment. I see a blue vase on my desk. Include clear, accurate subtitles to help viewers follow along, especially for learners at beginner and intermediate levels. After asking a question or giving a challenge, pause briefly in the video to allow viewers to think and respond before moving on. Use phrases like, "Take a moment to try this," or "Pause here and share your sentence in the comments." By combining these elements, the content will feel inviting, clear, and supportive for English learners.